is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown.
That was for y'all.
Kadarius Toney, 81 yards. And the Gators have taken a first-quarter lead. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Here's Namath. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22. From the gun, it's Namath. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And it won't count for 6. He's brought down, but
the Florida Gators are back.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line. He'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown. Jordan Scarlett from 4 yards out. And the Gators have taken a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Just an unbelievable.
We're just going to keep hopping back in and playing random.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here.
I think that was the same guy. He was scared to play again. But don't go anywhere. We're going right back in.
I'm here all day. Come on now, let's go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between our visitors and our home team. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off at the 19, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short.
It's going to be an easy dub. I don't know what I was thinking on the first play, but it worked out. At least we won't quit so quick.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, wide open, complete. And touchdown. Kadarius Toney, 79 yards. And the Gators are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
So I threw that pick, but I guarantee I make him quit. He got up quick, and I'm about to make him quit real easy.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Oh, he didn't didn't spike it. He faked it. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Young, and this turns into disaster.
I told you I'm about to make this guy quit.
Progress. That'll be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years,
the giveaway was when he went for it out of field goal formation to go for 2.
They should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and he got there to break that one up.
This plan's going to be open.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
It's a touchdown. He a man again.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They'll go with the keeper, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Gators are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Longhorns come up here to begin their next drive. 1st and 10, Young. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the 1st down sack. Young. And he's going to go down.
This is way too easy. I told y'all what was about to happen. I did a random play, forced the ball where I should have never forced it. He got a pick 6. And now I'm just dominating him. He want to quit, but he can't.
When they call the play, just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it,
Scored 18 unanswered in the first quarter.
It's coached, it's thought about.
I think he's trying to onside kick a punt, but unless he done turned his game off.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. This will be fielded at the 17. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big connection on that one. 36 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. He'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Tim Tebow with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Gators add 6 to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange.
Bring the ball back, holding.
And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Now a toss out to Earl Campbell. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On second down now, it's Campbell. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup there on the run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this.
Running it ain't going to get you back in the game. You better try something different.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage.
You know what happens if you turn the ball over.
And stacked it
Tell them,
last
chat.
Run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A give, running left is Campbell. Oh, fighting off the defender. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try and fight for it here with Campbell. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. They'll try and run for it, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They come up short here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that'll be caught by Tony. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
So many times in my career I've heard...
I really don't think this guy could stop it, and he proves it by exiting the game.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between our visitors and our home team. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And his first pass is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Rolling to his right. Looking deep for DeAnthony Thomas. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. DeAnthony Thomas, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. On the end around, this is Thomas. And that one covered beautifully.
That defense is locking him up right now.
And they'll stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead. On 4th down, Herbert eluding the pressure, and a big loss here as he's taken down.
I think he's going to quit, Pat.
Here on the opening drive of the game, and now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Breaking the huddle, 1st and goal as the return team has set him up with golden field position. Back to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown.
There's so much you can do off of that play just by changing a couple of routes. That's the main play I run.
Have taken the early lead. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Ducks set to go on offense as they come to the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Don't let Joe Hayden house it.
Throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. Going up top. Into double coverage. coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And
yeah, he's going to fit.
Line, that's where the
I can
return
already
stops.
feel it.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Being chased out left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Kadarius Toney.
That's a dot for y'all.
And the Gators are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-zip. Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Oregon offense on the field, ready for their next possession. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is.
This is intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And what a return as he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line.
No, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better
I'm going to run a couple random plays. Hopefully you can get back in the game. All games today, they've been quitting on it. I want to get y'all some content.
And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
Wow. Hoping to get y'all a good game before the stream gets too long, but I don't know. I guess I can't keep up with them Florida Gators.
I'm here all day. Woo! Yeah, baby, yeah. Woo! Let's go, baby, all day.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between our visitors and our home team.
I'm about to pair this one of these Trippie Redd ass nigga up. I'm about to let it bang on him.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll
about to let it bang on Trippie Redd.
The other side of the field.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Oh yeah, he already messing up.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is caught inside the 15.
I throw those.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play that time through the air.
And it's a touchdown just for trying. You should have just let the computer do its thing. But since you wanted to go back there and try to use or something, it's a touchdown.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons.
Baby, yes, you're mine. Baby, yes, you're fine. When I'm on the road, do I cross your mind? Tim Tebow about to cross the line. Yeah.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Gators have taken a first quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
I ain't got to go for two because you ain't going to score, buddy.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown, back out to kick it off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. One play action, Fields. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Thrown across.
Didn't I just tell you wasn't going to score? Now why would you throw it deep? About to make Trippie Redd quit, man.
At the 39-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled.
About to lead his blood crippled.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break up their routes.
I do this. Go check out my YouTube. I'm live streaming right now, and check out my Twitch. I do this.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sunshine on a dog ass every now and then.
They'll set up a throw. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And he's going to be out.
Told you I do this, man. Give me yards right back.
A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience,
you better get out of man.
You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
They're trying to keep you in the game.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
They're trying to keep you in the game.
45 yards. And the Buckeyes have taken the lead. So an extra point away from evening this one up. The extra point up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he
tried to hurdle that guy.
Simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown.
Come on, man.
DeMarcus Robinson.
Come on now, guy.
70 yards.
You really tripping. I don't see why your name is Trippie Redd on here. You really tripping.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive.
You think he's good because I was running one play the whole first quarter. And he was figuring out how to stop it. Then as soon as I go to another play, I score a touchdown. Bro, you're not good.
Here's Florida now after the touchdown.
Stay off YouTube.
Back out to kick it off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, and that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off play action, Fields. Looking long for Thomas. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter.
Go ahead and throw a pick 6 so you can quit.
2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And it's caught. Touchdown. Michael Thomas with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Buckeyes have taken the lead to an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Percy Harvin now on the return. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards
short of the goal line at the 3. Got him slipping.
67 yards for him on the ground so far.
You're going to tell the boys, Tripp.
Terrific in this first half. They'll run
You're
with
going to tell the boys, Tripp.
That'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3. And the average in the
but look, now if you let me score right here, I know it's going to break you a little hard.
Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down.
But to make a love scar is 5 or 6. I forgot which one you're on now. And you're going to have to mention how the Gators broke your heart.
They'll look to throw. Caught on the slant. A great open
we'll get the safety.
That's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try. Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here, don't end up in the end zone, ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure.
Come on now, that's the safety.
Football, if indeed that's the plan of attack. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From his own end zone, Fields. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. He's got the tight end, Vanette. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Looking for more there on first down.
All over that double move, man.
Incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To throw again on 2nd down, Fields. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Looking long for Thomas. And this one is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Fields. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. Past the 20. And all the way in for the touchdown. Michael Thomas, 66 yards. And the Buckeyes have taken the lead to come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. The point after is good, and the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, the Buckeyes back out to kick this away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive. Here's the Florida offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he will
Got his ass.
In for a touchdown. A great play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Gators are within an extra point.
Yeah, keep it simple, stupid. Boy, you looking like Soldier Boy right now.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first two drives of the third quarter, one for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A give to Elliott. Elliott a first down and more.
They gave you that one.
Touchdown! Ezekiel Elliott, 41 yards. And his guys are going to take the lead. A try here for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Yeah, man, holding the baby.
Ohio State now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away.
Holding the baby on his ass.
Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he's
holding the baby on him
to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8.
Don't forget that Tim Tebow boy. Don't let the skin fool you.
That was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the fourth. Now a shotgun handoff to Scarlett. And running with power here. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 77 yards rushing for him now. And he's only carried the ball 4 times. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. He's got a man complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14.
User.
And what a big-time play there. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown.
User, baby.
There to make the grab. And the Gators are an extra point away from tying.
They know that was a touchdown. They just don't confirm it.
And now remember, all touchdowns are reviewed. And in a tight game like this, they're going to take a good long look at it. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Boy, a potential game changer there here in the fourth quarter to kick that out of bounds, and now they get great field position at the 40 in a tie ball game. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Oh, he fakes a spike. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Their first sack of the game, and it doesn't come from a usual suspect, not somebody up front, but Charles, a defensive back getting in there.
And I can tell you from experience, he's beyond excited to make that play because you're exactly right. It isn't normal to call his number to run at the quarterback like that. Usually you're defending the pass, but he takes full advantage and dumps him to the turf.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Play action. It's Fields. Underneath pass here to Van Ness. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so, but it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
They snap it to Fields. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
On play action, Fields. He'll buy some time right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Fields on first down. And Thomas has it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. The give is to Elliott. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now it's Fields. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make some.
Come on, man. You thought you had that shit? Why'd you throw that? You should have just ran the ball again and kicked the field goal.
Push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation. And they took advantage of the young man right there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Though how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Open man right side is Tony. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Stop running out.
In a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
And it's incomplete, but there's still 2 seconds left in this ball game, so they'll have one final shot. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fields. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. Set for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On the handoff, it's Scarlett. Big hold of the 30. Always got some breathing room. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. 117 yards rushing for him now as he was just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. This is Scarlett on the carry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you, and until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more.
And this is caught.
Yeah, bitch. Change your name. You're not Trippie Redd.